Let's prepare on method of section. So in today's class we are going to see about the method of section. So the method of joints and method of section is the method of analysis of the truss. So normally in the competitive exams we prefer this method of section because we can easily find the answer. So let us see the steps first. So similarly to that method of joint, here first you have to draw the section. Okay, so before that is finding the reaction supports and drawing the free body diagram, before that this is an extra step. So here the section should be drawn such that it passes through maximum of 3 unknown member forces. Okay, whereas in there we will be seeing we have to select a joint which has a maximum of 2 unknown forces. Okay, so here it is maximum of 3 unknown forces, but we are cutting a section there. Okay, and then the second step is find the reaction forces at support. So this will not be necessary all the time, because when we cut a section, one side the support will be there, on the other side the support won't be there. Okay, so which side we are considering, based on that only this depends. Okay, and the step 3 is we have to draw the free body diagram of that section, that is either left of that section or right of that section. If you are drawing a section horizontally, means either up of that section or the down of that section. Okay, and the step 4 is you have to apply the equilibrium equations here. So whereas in the joints we apply only two equilibrium equations, that is vertical and horizontal summation forces will be equal to 0, but here an extra equation, that is the summation of moment at a point, that is at a joint, is also 0. Okay, so let us see a problem so that it will be clear for us. So here if you see the first example, a truss is given and they have asked find the force in member BF, like that. Okay, so BF means it is the member here. So now we want to cut a section. So the section should pass through that member which we want to find also. Okay, so there are two ways. One, a section can be drawn like this, and the other one is the section can be drawn like this. Okay, but if you see here, when you draw it vertically, it passes through various number of unknown forces, but whereas when you cut it horizontally, it passes through only 3 maximum of unknown forces. So the best section you have to choose is this section only. So along the horizontal way we are cutting a section. So now we can consider either top of that section or bottom of that section. Okay, but here if you consider the bottom, means you have to find the reaction, that is reactions at the supports also. So it is always better to take the top portion in this question. Okay, so I have drawn the top portion here. Two loads are given at D and C, and at the cutting of that section, so here CB will be cut, no, so that force I have taken as F1 here, and FG is also cut there, no, so that force I have taken as F2 here, and the member which we need, that is BF, so that I have drawn as a BF itself. Okay, and the angle is 45 degree here, because in this question they have given the size here, this is A, and the height of the panel is also A, so it is A and A. So when you take a theta, tan theta means it will be 1 only, so 45 degree will be your theta value there. So you have taken theta here. So now you have two conditions here. So one is three conditions here: vertical, horizontal and moment. So which you have to apply first. So that is very important, because in this member there are two horizontal forces here. Okay, and then two vertical forces here, and then one inclined forces here. Okay, so the horizontal forces are already given in the question. So when you take the summation of horizontal forces equal to 0, then it will be easy, can directly find the answer in the first step itself. So here I am taking the horizontal summation of horizontal forces is equal to 0, so you will be getting 3 plus 2, so that is in the right direction, no, so I have added that, that is I have given a positive symbol there, so it's 5 minus, because this FB is in this direction. Okay, so minus FB cos 45. If it has to be considered as a horizontal force, means you have to multiply with cos theta. If it is a vertical force, means you have to multiply with the sin theta. Okay, so here it is minus FB cos 45 degree, and then when you take FB, that is FFB, it will be 5 in 5 divided by cos 45. So cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So we'll be getting 5 by root 2. Okay. So how to check whether a member is a tensile or compression? So how to check means, here when you take the first step, so you may think, why I have drawn like this downward, here also downward. You can draw like this also, no, like that you can think, but you can draw, that is no problem in that. Okay, here I have taken like this and the answer I have got is a positive. It means that the symbol which we taken is correct answer. It's the correct one. Okay, so when you get this force, no, so you have to see from the joint. Okay, so we have taken FB only, no, because from FB only the force is coming down. So when the force is acting away from the joint, it is called as a tensile force. Okay, so if this is a joint, we have already seen this, if it is acting like this means it is a tensile, if it is acting like this means it is a compression. Okay, so here it is a tensile force only, so we can write it as tensile here, because in question there will be specifically given this answer 5 root to tensile and 5 root to compression also there will be in the option. So you have to be very careful with this also. Okay, if the same question, if I take this in this direction means, you can check that also, you will be getting the answer as minus 5 root 2. Okay, so if it is minus, then it means that the arrow mark which we have taken is wrong, so you have to consider it in the alternate way. So obviously it will become as compression. So I think you are clear now. So we can see the next example. So in this example is also the truss is given. Here they have asked, find the force in member EF, EA and FBA is given, and find W also. Okay, so this is a big question actually. They won't be asking these type of questions in objective exams, but to make us clear with all the formula, because in the previous formula we didn't apply a moment equation, no? So to make it clear only I have given this example. Okay, so here EF means it is this member, and EA it is this member, and then FBA value they have given, so that is not a problem. And they have asked to find the W also. Okay, so we need to find two members here, so we have to choose a section accordingly. It has to cut both the members in the same time. Okay, so either we can take like this or we can take like this, only two options are there. So when we take like this, it passes through only three member forces, out of which we already know one member force, so it is very easy for us. So only two unknown will be there, which is very easy for us. So we are going to take the section there only. Okay, so I am taking the section here. So now at first we have to apply the summation of moment at E is equal to 0. Okay, so why I am directly going to moment here means, if you take vertical reactions or horizontal reactions means it is difficult here. Okay, horizontal reaction may be easy I think, but when you take vertical, you see here W is also unknown for us. When you split this AE, that is inclined member, in vertical, that will be also unknown here, so it will be difficult for us to find. Okay, so first, as there are so many unknowns here, we can take the moment at any point. Okay, so we are taking moment at E now. So when you take that, it is W into, it is 3. Okay, because this is 6 meters, so obviously center will be 3 meters. So W into 3, which is positive direction, and this W into 9, 6 plus 3 is 9, so that is also in the clockwise direction, so positive. And FBA, okay, so here FBA is here, no, so that I have taken. So this will act like this in the anti-clockwise direction. So FBA, it is minus, so I have written after the equal to symbol. Okay, so FBA into 4. So when you solve this, you will be getting 12W is equal to 4 FBA. For FBA, the answer is already given to us. It is 150, so W will be equal to 50 kilonewton. So we have found the W value now. So you may think, why I have left the other members like that. In this problem, I have cut a section and I am considering the right side of the problem only, right side of that truss only. Okay, so when you take the right side of the truss and the section where we are cutting, if you see here means, here there is FE is there and EA is also there, two member is there. Okay, but these two member won't produce a moment here because it is actually starting from the joint. So the members which is actually starting from the joint where we are taking moment is equal to 0 should not be added there. So obviously only this and this member will be coming. Okay, so it is, the answer is 50 kilonewton. So now we have to go for the second option where you can find the next step. So if you see that, you have to choose option that is the joint at A. So when you take the moment there, what happens? This W also will come, this W also will come, and this member and this member won't come because it starts at A. Okay, so but EF will be coming, so we can find the answer because only EF will be unknown. The W and W is known to us already. Okay, so only I'm choosing A. So you have to very clear while choosing the point. Okay, so when you choose moment at A is equal to 0, it will be W by 6 and then W by 12 and then EF, no, so it is also in the clockwise direction, so EF into 4, this height. Okay, so that is equal to 0 and you will be getting FEF is equal to minus 225 kilonewton. So why I am getting minus here? Because I have considered this EF in this direction, but I am getting compression here, that is minus here, so that means that this will be in this direction. Okay, so now it is compression. Okay, and then I am taking vertical reaction is equal to 0 because the only left out thing is FEA only, so we can directly find that with the vertical reactions. So 2W, only two vertical reactions are there, so 2W is equal to FEA, that is this one. Okay, FEA into sine theta because it is vertical, so you'll be getting sine theta is actually what it is, opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, so opposite side is 4 here and the hypotenuse is 5 here, so this is just by the hypotenuse Pythagoras theorem. So you'll be getting 3 here, 4 means this side is root of 4 square minus 3 square, 4 square plus 3 square, so you'll be getting root 25, so answer will be 5. So that side is 5, so 4 by 5, so you are getting the answer as 125. So it is a tension member. So we are taking the force like this, no, so it is a tension member. Okay, I think you're clear with this. This question will not be asked in the exam, so don't worry, but to make you clear with all the moment and also the vertical reactions only, I have taken this big problem. Okay, so let us see the next problem. So this is the third question. So if you see the question, means it looks like a big truss, but the answer is very simple only. So in this question they have asked to find the force at member EG. Okay, so this is the member, we want to find the force. So before that there is a correction in this question, so just make this 8 meter, no, so this is 10 meter. Okay, so 10 meter until this F, until this D it is 8 meter and until this B it is 6 meter. Okay, so just change that alone. So now we can get into the problem. So here our member EG is a horizontal member. If there is some horizontal reaction in this question, means it will be very easy because we can just apply the horizontal summation of horizontal force is equal to 0. But here we can't do that. We can't do the vertical also. Okay, so we have to go for the moment only. So in which point, in which joint we can take the moment, like that you have to think. So you can't take the joint E and G because that is the member we are taking. Okay, so what you should do is you have to take a section at a maximum of crossing 3 unknowns. So I am taking a section here. After that, now I am taking the moment at point D. Okay, so why I am taking here means when you take the moment at point D, this unknown and this unknown won't come because that both are connecting at the D point. So only the unknown which we need alone will come into the problem. Okay, so that is what I am taking this point D. Okay, so when you take moment at D, so these all are 50 Newton and 20 Newton each. Okay, and this is 6 meter each panel, so each panel is 6 meter. Okay, so now we can go into the problem. So I am considering this EG as a tensile member, so the line will be like this, that is the arrow mark will be like this from E. Okay, so let us go into the moment. So when you take the moment at D is equal to 0, so this 20 into 6, so it is in an anti-clockwise direction, so I have written anti-clockwise in one side and clockwise in other side. Okay, so it is 20 into 6 and then I am taking the FEG, so this FEG, so this is also anti-clockwise, so FEG into 8, so as I told it's 8 meter here. Okay, and then which should be equal to 50 into, so this 50 into the 6 plus 6, 12 meter, because here it's 2 panels, so 6 plus 6 it's 12 meter, so 50 into 12. So when you equate all these, you'll be getting FEG is equal to 600 minus 120 by 8, which is 60 Newton. So we are getting a positive answer. So it means that EG is a tensile member and the direction we have taken is correct only. So I can go for this. FEG is equal to 60 Newton. Okay, so that's all. It's very simple. So you practice more problems with this method of sections, because in exam this method only will be useful for you. So don't get upset by seeing the diagram of the truss. Even though the diagram is bigger, in the question they will be asking a value for maximum of 1 or 2 only, so it will be easy for you to cut a section and find the answer with the simple 3 equations. Okay, so don't get afraid of this method of section. Thank you, and keep watching for the next lecture on analysis of indeterminate structures.